I'm Michaela.
I'm Alon.
And this is Unfiltered Uncorked. So for this episode, we have a special guest with us, like we said last time, coming all the way from my house. We have Samantha Korn. Yay! Welcome.
Hi.
Hello. So for today's episode, we are talking about our wine of the week. We don't have a book anymore like we said last time, and then we're also painting wine glasses.
So Sam, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Yeah.
You know what you went to school for and what you do now?
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you guys for having me. I'm really excited. I'm nervous, but that's okay. Comfort of my own home, thanks to Michaela. But yeah, so my name is Samantha Korn. I am a fellow Aggie, just like Michaela and Milan here. I graduated in December of 2022 with a bachelor's degree in Ag Communications and Journalism and a minor in Ag Economics. But I work primarily right now with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, and I'm in charge of professional development for Ag and Natural Resources County Extension agents.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. It makes me sound a lot more important than I am, but basically I just help agents kind of extend their continued education and professional development opportunities primarily online. So.
Super cool.
Yeah,
Super cool.
yeah. It's new, but it's fun. I've been doing that for a little over a year now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, awesome. Do you like it?
Yeah, so far it's been really great. I have a really awesome team that's super supportive, and they've helped me grow. Like I said, this is kind of a new avenue for me. It's similar vein to things that I studied and had done before, but in a different manner and a different delivery, I would say. So it's been an interesting kind of drive on it, but I'm learning something new every day, and it's a challenge, which I enjoy, so I never get bored, and I always have something to do. So
What's your end goal?
end goal would
Or I guess
ideally...
future goal?
Yeah, future goal, I mean, to the stars would be to own my own marketing business geared towards agriculture, livestock specifically. That's just a big passion of mine. So this is kind of a way to dip my toe into a bunch of different ponds, so to speak, before I get to that. So
That's super cool. I think the agricultural community needs that. Needs a boost.
yeah,
They need
Needs a
Samantha.
boost. They need Samantha yet.
I don't know about that, but I think there's a lot of really cool developments on that front, and the market is becoming more and more saturated every day, but I think there's a lot of different ways to take it. So I'm excited to see what I could do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're excited for you.
Thank you.
Excited to see where you go.
I'm excited to eat.
Me too.
So Milan, what's our wine of the week?
For our wine of the week, we have a Sauvignon Blanc 2024 from Uco Valley, Argentina. Do we want to start our tasting? Do we want to walk Sam through our tasting that we like to do?
Please, I don't know what to do.
Okay.
So we have a tasting book.
Oh.
Here, finish this one.
And we go through and we... Oh my God. The tortilla's in the way.
Okay.
So we go through and it's this little book. We'll
Okay,
start,
you did
like,
this, Sally.
We did do this with Allie,
Yes.
Then we go through and we answer all the little things.
We do aroma, appearance, finish.
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of going through. So first you want to get your wine. Cheers.
Perfect.
Okay, first you're going to do aroma. So sniff her up.
Oh, I always forget about this one.
You guys finding any notes?
Some like grapefruit, citrus.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a little floral, but I could.
Floral, I can see that.
Yeah.
Then we just write it down.
Okay. Your handwriting's better. Well,
Writing at an angle.
normally it's better than mine. Am I supposed to swirl it?
Okay, so you hold it.
So I don't sound stupid.
There you go. A little over. There you go.
Thank you.
And then yeah.
I do drink wine, folks at
Okay.
home, just very recreationally. I like the smell of this one, actually. It doesn't smell like rubbing alcohol to me. I feel like they normally do.
You like a soft blanc?
I do like a soft blanc a lot.
Sammy is also my roommate.
And best friend. Not just roommate.
Left that part out.
What do you get, Malone?
I kind of get some green to it.
What'd you
What
say?
does
Green?
green
Like green, like herbaceous a
Oh.
little bit, like
Okay.
greenness.
Okay.
I get that.
Like a little bit of grassy notes, maybe?
I get some grass.
Maybe that's what I was saying was floral.
No, you
floral
get the floral in
You
it.
do?
Yeah, you
yeah,
can
like
say-
a yeah.
1 point to Sam.
As as Big Al would say, there's no wrong answer. Yeah. Okay. Can we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good
Okay,
with that.
appearance. So it's a white. Is this a pale, medium, or deep? I have to
Hold
go
on,
with pale.
angle.
I think it's between yellow and beige.
I'm going to say
Well, this lighting is just.
atrocious. I say if we're looking at color itself, it's going to be more like yellow-green.
Oh.
But I'm going to go with yellow.
You can go across the top.
Do you see?
I do. Oh yeah.
It's not green.
No? Oh, you're right.
I still think between these two.
I think it's like a.
I think it's a wee bit too yellow for it to be beige.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this yellow is just a little sandy.
I think it's just because it's pale. It's like really light.
Yeah. So and then the pale, what you do is, Allie showed us this one, white, and then you look through it if you can see through.
You can see all the way through to the bottom.
If you can.
Oh yeah, I can see your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
She's pale, like me.
Like
She's yellow. Okay. Then we're gonna do duration.
So take a sip.
And count to 10. Take a sip, swallow, count to 10.
Okay.
I'm going to go with medium.
So if it lasts till 10, you have long.
Okay.
Halfway, you can go then from like halfway.
Yeah, it didn't fully last to 10 for me.
Agreed. It didn't either. So taste. We don't really know what tingly tastes like, as Allie was saying.
See, I think that's a sensation. Not
Oh, that's the word we were looking for.
Sensation.
you need a word calendar.
This I would say it's like tart but fresh.
So then we do half circles.
And like maybe like a quarter smooth.
You need to make these bigger. I need some readers.
Enjoyment.
It's actually pretty good.
It is.
I think it
I
could be
like
colder, but
Okay. A body.
I'm gonna have to go with light. This is gonna be a tricky question.
Not on the book to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this wine? Don't answer. Does this wine have any tannins?
I'm gonna say no.
Correct.
Because isn't that just reds?
Yes. So the tannin, because the tannins come from grape skins and the
Yeah,
seeds.
I
so
did know
yes.
that.
You've been
Perks
watching.
Perks of living with this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have been watching too. It's very educational. And I'm surprised by like how many questions I can answer on y'all's podcast. Like, oh, I did know that. Or I remember Michaela talking about that or something. Yeah.
Acidity. I really don't like. I know Sauvignon Blanc typically has like pretty high acidity, but this one I don't think is terribly high.
I agree.
I'm going to go medium plus.
So this would be the drop down.
Oh yeah. So take a sip, swallow, and then keep your mouth closed, and then like put your head down.
Do you get saliva?
That's crazy.
Alcohol.
Am I trying to guess like what level of alcohol percentage this is?
Not necessarily,
You can.
but
Milan can taste alcohol.
Okay.
I can't taste alcohol, but
I mean, I'm tasting alcohol right now. I feel like it's
I don't
low.
even try.
What are my options?
I don't really know what it is. Maybe 12.4. Should I go check?
Couldn't tell you.
Should I check?
Yeah. It's right
I can-
there.
Hold on. I said crisscross applesauce. Shut the front door.
Were you right on the money?
Right on the money.
12.4.
12.4.
See, she can taste it.
Oh, I'm gonna get this one.
Okay. Is it sweet?
I think it's a sweet wine. I don't think it's very dry at all.
So
wrong. Am I? It doesn't give me dry.
No, this is 100% dry.
Think of,
Bone dry.
yeah,
My mouth doesn't feel dry.
Oh, it's dry.
you don't get,
Maybe I don't understand those.
It's not dryness. It's when they're saying like dry, it means, this is the worst term to use, but like flavor. So like if it's sweet, it's gonna taste sweet in your mouth. But if
Like
it's
a muscat.
not sweet, it's gonna be called dry.
Okay. So it's not the effect it has on
Correct.
Wow, I've been telling people all.
Dry versus sweet is related to the sugar.
that's added.
It's talking about like residual sugar in wine.
Right.
And so if there's no residual sugar, it's going to be bone dry.
Okay.
If there is going to be residual sugar, that's when you kind of get like your semi-dry, sweet, very sweet. That's kind of where that comes
The
from.
sugar, if it's
Okay,
added.
so where does this one fall? Just on dry?
Bone dry.
Bone dry.
There's 0 residual sugar.
Wow.
left.
My understanding of that has been incorrect the entire time. So I'm sure that's like,
Well, good
really
thing you came on the
informative.
pod.
that's what I'm saying, is that this has got to be super informative to people at home, because I have always thought that in my casual wine drinking experience.
Okay.
You gave it an 8?
Yeah.
Milan, what do you rate this wine? That's like your opinion on 1 out of 10, not how, it's not a score or anything.
Lemongrass. That's what I get.
Sure. Sorry.
Sorry.
That was me.
I was like imagining it in my head and I couldn't remember the word, and then I remember the word. Lemongrass. I had to give it an 8.5. I'm just like, I guess I'm not really like the biggest white fan.
I'm white.
Easy.
Easy day.
Okay. That's it. That's how we do our wines.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still learning, so it's
That's
still a
fine.
work in progress, but
Or
sorry.
jam.
Okay, gotcha.
It's the first time we've had to sit on chairs. We don't know how to sit.
But with our wine, we like to pair it with food.
Yes. Today's pairing is a cilantro lime marinated chicken. We have rice, we have beans and fajita veggies, as well as queso from Fuego. And
2 guacs.
there it is. Yes.
To guac.
Milan said she can make a better guacamole, so we both made our own guacamole.
We have to. We should do a blindfold taste test with.
Okay. See
Sam.
whose is better.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the reason why we decided on doing this is because we thought this, the citrusy, like the lime, like the cilantro lime, and also like the freshness from the cilantro would pair really well with the Sauvignon Blanc as
Correct.
well. Okay.
Are we digging in?
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I edited 2 videos. I did my reporting for the month of September. I did encouraging. No, it's not chicken. And then I also did a meeting. And it's really cool. Rice.
Yeah. That's valid.
First one, everyone.
Okay.
No.
Those are tacos.
Could be better than my guac. Boom roasted.
Okay, yeah.
We should have opposites.
Mm-hmm. Let me try first. You ready for your the guac comp?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought y'all were doing it and trying to see if you could guess.
No.
No, you
Okay.
are. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Turn
Oh
around.
gosh, hang on. Turn around.
Turn around.
Just
Close your eyes. Don't look.
don't look.
I'm not. Are you gonna feed me?
Yeah.
Oh dear, hold on. Okay. Don't put a lot. I
She
can't have
doesn't
a
like
lot.
tomatoes.
I don't like tomatoes.
like tomatoes?
No.
Okay, there's a little bit of tomatoes.
I got a bite with no tomato. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I did.
Okay, ready? Open. No,
Open
I'm
up.
scared.
Okay, chip number 1. Your eyes would be closed.
They are.
Do you want me to?
It's a little spicy. That's good.
Okay, chip number 2.
Do you
Wait,
wanna
hold on.
take
I
a
got
drink?
it. Yeah. I gotta cleanse the palate.
Okay, here's water.
Keep your eyes closed.
Don't open those in their eyes.
I promise they're closed.
Oops, there goes our phone. Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, sorry, microphone.
Ready?
No.
Tip number 2.
I'm sorry. Open up!
Okay, yours.
Mm. What do I say? Hold on.
Whatever you like.
Whichever one you like.
Did you like 1 or 2?
I kind of liked the first one because it was a little spicy. Who was number 1?
Okay.
It's probably the familiarity.
Shut up! You liked it!
I did like them
spicy.
both. I did like them both.
I put hot sauce on mine.
I got the hot sauce for
You
sure.
don't, is it too spicy?
No, I didn't think so.
No, it is good.
Yours
I-
is really good too.
Mm-hmm.
No.
They're
I
both
did
really
like-
good.
Really like
Yours is
chili
colder.
It is.
flakes. Mine?
Yeah.
I put it in the fridge.
I like yours.
Yeah. I like to make it really like limey.
Yeah. I'm not a huge
how many
lime
limes
person.
did you?
How many limes?
Yeah.
1.
So did I.
They were both really good. Good guac.
Thank you. Oh, we never talked about Sauvignon Blanc. So while Michaela shoves her face with the chip, let's get into the facts about Sauvy B. We had to write them down. There's a lot. Okay, so Sauvignon Blanc is like high in acidity. You usually get those fruity, citrusy notes. Also maybe like some peach, some green apple. Other notes you might get are like passion fruit, honeydew. And so originated in the Loire Valley and Bordeaux region of France. And it has been cultured for centuries, dating back to at least the 16th century. So a long time ago, they've been using this grape. And something I kind of found out that was super cool was that it means wild white in French.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah. Sauvignon means savage, Blanc means white. So
Wait, that's
Little
cool.
Savage white.
that's what you are.
Yeah.
And sorry. I also learned that it was New Zealand that kind of put Sauvignon Blanc on kind of on the maps back in the 1980s, I believe. 1980s, yeah. And it can taste very different. The grapes themselves can taste very different depending on where they grow. So like cooler climate, you're going to get more like citrusy and green notes, and then warmer climates, you're going to get more of the tropical fruity notes.
Okay.
So you get really great acidity, like the cool climates, like I was saying. They ripen early, so you need to like make sure like you keep an eye on when you want to harvest, and harvest time is like really, really important because they do harvest super early. Oh, another thing I learned is that the leaves and stems release, oh, I'm going to say this so wrong, methoxyperazines. That gives it the herbaceous aroma,
Oh, that's really cool.
right? Let's see here. Marlborough is known to be one of the more popular areas to make Sauvignon Blanc in the wine industry. Another thing I learned that I definitely kind of want to dive deeper into, like on another episode, but so Sauvignon Blanc is one of the first wines to become globally recognized by the variety rather than the region it was grown in.
So, since we're drinking Argentinian wine, this wine was from the Uco Valley in Argentina, which is the southwestern part of the Mendoza province. And these grapes are planted about 3,000 to 5,000 feet above sea level. There's a cooler climate with large temperature swings.
So like super, super hot during the day and super, super cold at night?
Yeah.
That would mean, okay.
And that actually helps retain acidity and freshness for whites. Mm-hmm. And water is limited, so the meltwater plays a role in their irrigation. And the soil drainage helps avoid overly rich flat wines. Yeah, that's what we learned. And there's a reason why we chose an Argentinian wine because Miss Samantha has actually been to Argentina and got to kind of see some of the wine or vineyards, right?
Yeah.
In Argentina.
Yeah, I did.
You want to talk about how cool that was?
Yeah, I can. It was a really cool trip. In high school, growing up, so I was heavily involved in 4-H, and there was a program. It was the Texas 4-H Livestock Ambassador Program. Basically, we learned and were educated and trained on all things livestock and agriculture, primarily in Texas and the United States, but then it had a lot to do with advocacy as well. And as you level up in that program, they offer different travel opportunities. So the first one was actually to California, and we did a 10-day, it's kind of like their version of like a study abroad, but this one started in California, so just, within the U.S. Traveled all over the state of California, actually drove through my future best friend at the time, her hometown and all the things, and a lot of it was winery and vineyard focused, and that was the kind of first exposure to wine. My family isn't big wine drinkers, so I didn't know a whole lot about viticulture up until that trip. And then the following year advanced a little bit more, and you get to do an international trip, and that year we got to go to Argentina for 10 days, and we traveled all across the country, and we went to several vineyards and wineries. But there was one really big one that was super cool, and we actually got to bring wine home with us because we were of legal drinking age and in Argentina.
You guys were in high school?
Yes, I was 18. I had just graduated high school, was about to come to college. So it was really, really awesome, and it was one of the best trips of my life, obviously. It's the only time I've ever been abroad, but it just kind of gave you a different perspective on the similarities and differences in all agricultural practices between here and there, and even like the differences between Texas and California, and then taking that knowledge and then going to Argentina and seeing like how they operate basically the same way, but then also differently. And then the vineyards were absolutely gorgeous. There was the big one that I was mentioning, I can't remember the name, was kind of at the base of the Andes. And so their backyard, basically from the back porch, was just vines forever and then mountains. It was the most beautiful thing ever. I'll have to show you guys a picture. So yeah, it was a really, really awesome experience, and kind of is a funny little, I guess, kismet moment of then tying me into a couple months later, I would meet my soon-to-be best friend, and she's all about wine. She's all, from California. I'd just been to her hometown, and so it's kind of crazy how the world works out, and life is a complete circle. So
That's true.
That's cool. So you got to taste the wine out in
No, so our supervisor, our chaperones wouldn't let us taste it. But if we had, I believe we had to have permission from our parents, signed previously. If they have the opportunity to buy some wine and bring it home, they are legally allowed to. Are you going to allow your child to bring wine home? And my parents said yes, so I brought home wine. I had no idea about wine. I did not like any of it. I think I brought home all reds and maybe one white. I probably brought a Sauv Blanc.
Back a Malbec.
I just picked their most popular, what they had talked about the whole time, and brought it back. My family, we tasted all of them. We all hated it, and so we gave it to a really close family friend who absolutely loves red wine, Malbec in particular, and he drank them all and gave us the bottles back.
I definitely think wine is something you got to learn to love.
Yeah.
No, I make my friends try wines too whenever I can. I have some wine. Drink it.
You know what we should do is go wine tasting with Samantha. It is the greatest experience of my life.
I have a great time.
We had a German wine. She's like, oh my god, I know why it's German. I'm like, or she's like, I can tell it's German. I'm like, how can you tell it's German? Like, what do you mean? She goes, because it really makes you go.
Because when you taste it, it hits. I was a couple. Okay. To be fair, we were being overserved for one. She was giving us massive tasting.
Hey, I've never heard someone complain about overserving.
I wasn't complaining. I was having a great time. We were on wine number 5 at this point of being overserved. So basically glass number 5.
Yeah.
And the wine just hits you in the back of the throat, and you got to go. And in a lot of German names, a lot of German words or names, you got to do the little sound with it. True. So like a Klabaschneck. Which is our version of a kolache, but anyways.
Yeah, so
that's great.
Samantha can always tell.
Absolutely.
When it's a German wine.
And you know what? You can tell this is an Argentinian wine based on the information you gave us, because you said when it's in colder climates, it's more herbaceous. And what did you call it at the beginning of the episode? Herbaceous.
No, did I say that?
Yeah,
You
you
did.
did.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. See,
She's
I'm on
right.
it.
Look, she
I know what I'm
She's on
talking
it.
about.
She's talking about. That's why she can tell what a German.
Exactly.
It's like my favorite thing is to go wine.
Cheers to
tasting.
German wines.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that nice crisp clink.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Okay.
Y'all ready to get painted?
Oh my goodness. It looks like I've been eating something inappropriate.
Ass.
Yeah.
Ass.
I know
Get the
this.
motherfucking hammer time. After that quick intermission, let's get to painting our wine glasses. What design are y'all doing?
Pumpkins for the fall.
Why?
Because it's the fall.
I'm also doing
Why
a
did-
pumpkin, but mine's going to be different than Michaela's.
This honestly could be the whole thing, could be the pumpkin. Like, look how. Ooh.
I was going to tell my idea, but that's my idea.
Oh.
Because this is the
Looks
stem.
like a pumpkin.
It's gonna be the
Yeah.
Oh, I'm picking up what
Yeah,
you're
'cause it's
putting
already
down.
You could go like this and just. Okay. What are you doing, Milan?
I'm doing grapes. Oh, thanks.
Why?
Because I like grapes.
Do you?
No.
That's questionable.
No, I wanted it to go with my my personality, my career.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what else other word I would use.
Well, grapes do have a personality, but.
But yeah, I wanted to go with the winemaking.
So that's good.
Thank you. I don't even know where to start.
I'd say on the go. That's real good.
You like it?
Yeah. Okay, Sam, since we're painting,
Yeah.
we've got some questions for you.
Oh gosh.
Don't be afraid.
Oh,
I'm very
I see what
afraid.
if you weren't in ag or marketing, what would you be doing?
Ooh.
Ag marketing or just marketing?
So, let's see. I feel like this was kind of always the end goal, even if I didn't have like a title for it. I didn't really know that like ag marketing or livestock marketing was a thing at the time. But before I like decided that this was the area I wanted to be in, there was a hot minute because of that program I mentioned earlier that let me travel. We did a lot of ag law studying, so we got to visit the Capitol in Austin and sit in on session while it was happening and
That's
learn
cool.
a lot about like policy and things like that. So I think, and another funny thing is my mom and my dad, my whole family actually has always told me that I could argue with a fence post, which I still can, and I will. The fence post is in my way. So, but they always said that I should be a lawyer. And I think at one point I was really interested in ag law, ag advocacy, and doing something in that vein, whether it was going into, what is the word for it? You'll have to help me. What does Cole do?
Ag policies and stuff?
Yeah, but what's the word for the title where they are a... Goodness. I cannot think of the name. Where they're like...
Political science?
No. I mean, that's probably what I would have studied, but the position title, it would have been...
I have no idea. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I can't think of the name.
That's okay.
But I would have probably, I was really into that. That's like, truthfully, just because like ag marketing and like I think everything that I've always done or like envisioned myself doing has always revolved around the idea and effort of promoting agriculture, specifically like those ingrained in it and the stories like behind the people who represent agriculture, American agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously the ag marketing, livestock marketing is the route that I've chosen to take. But even I would say like the ag policy and ag law route that I was interested in at one point would fall under that umbrella as well, of like representing those who couldn't be represented and like having a hand in not necessarily lawmaking, but like promoting, don't judge my pumpkin. I saw you. But like having a hand in like the things that go on behind the scenes that impact farmers and ranchers here and from a larger standpoint. But I think as I grew and kind of learned more about my skill set and my strengths, I realized that like the creative, the storytelling, the working with the people directly and like helping them tell their exact story in a way that is truly representative of their lives and their families and their ranches is more like where my passions fall. So I think like where I'm at is kind of perfect. But yeah, long story short, ag law, ag policy, something like that is that's really the only other thing that I kind of found myself interested in.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool backstory too.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about your job right now?
Right now, I think it's another like full circle moment, truthfully, in a weird way, because the people that I'm serving as far as like offering and developing professional development opportunities for are the people who really molded me growing up. So like I said, I was heavily involved with 4-H. So AgriLife Extension is the organization that like developed 4-H and is the organization that 4-H extension agents work for and represent.
Yeah.
And so even though I'm not working directly with 4-H agents, a lot of 4-H agents are also A&R, which is Ag and Natural Resources agents as well in their counties. So getting the opportunity to like help those individuals grow and advance within their career and be a better service to their communities in any capacity in a way they were of service to me as a young individual, I think is really, really cool. And also getting to see extension from a completely different view. The people that the community members are going to first look to go to, or at least we hope they do. And obviously they can't have a higher education degree. Most of them, let's say they studied animal science in college and that's their degree, but they go to a row crop heavy county and that's where they get placed for their job. They might be looked at to be an expert in horticulture.
Yeah.
But they don't have a whole lot of experience in horticulture. So that's kind of where I come in, is to fill those educational gaps. And so being able to serve those people who definitely served me in one way or another, even if they weren't in my direct county, has been like really humbling, but also like fulfilling at the same time in a way that I would have never envisioned. So honestly, I don't know if that answers your question fully, but that's kind of my favorite part of the job, is like knowing that I'm serving the people who impacted me, whether they know it or not.
Yeah, that's super cool.
And I guess
like,
serving the
also like
agency.
getting to see like the backside of things.
Right. Yeah.
Going back to Argentina, what is one memory from your trip to Argentina that kind of changed the way you saw wine?
I didn't grow up in a wine-heavy household. Like, my parents didn't casually drink it or anything. So I think the viewpoint I had would probably be similar to a lot of people like me, where like wine almost seems like a luxury. I guess I had never realized how casually wine can be enjoyed and understood. And so I think breaking it down to the brass tacks and seeing like the actual industry part of it when it came to the viticulture side, and seeing like the farming, truthfully, that goes into play, and then like the process behind it, all the way from, we got to see like all the vineyard management side of things, and then taking it all the way through like bottling process and packaging, and then a tasting like example and things like that. So we got to see all the process like start to finish, and I think it took away the glamour, but in a good way, and it made it a little bit more real, and it made it really relatable to things that I know and understand I would normally have thought of when I think about agriculture or farming. I think that was the biggest thing. It made it more tangible, of like, oh, I can understand and enjoy wine, and I have a new respect for this industry because it's the same, and it's like maybe it's a different end goal as far as like how they sell their product than, let's say, like corn or cotton, but it's the same idea. Trying to, cultivate a high quality crop that yields a lot and produces a high quality end product. And that's the same across all agriculture, whether it's livestock or crops. And I think putting it into a different perspective for me, I think that was the coolest part. But then also like being 18 and get to go to a winery experience, like watch a tasting. We didn't get to try it, but then buying wine at 18 was pretty fun.
I bet.
So I guess that's like a giggly point to put on there, but
Yeah, no, I remember like when people like would ask me like, oh, like, so like what do you do for work? And I tell them like, oh, like, make wine, and like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, that's so fancy. And I would like look
Right.
at them and just start busting up laughing.
Because it seems out of reach for most people. It seems like a different tax bracket in a way to put it. Like, you know? And it's really not. Like, it doesn't have to
Yeah,
be.
and like a lot of people don't realize how much work it really goes into, you know, making wine from vineyard work to in the cellar as well. So
For sure. Yeah, I think it's one of the most interesting processes. I mean, I would say like majority of both the trip in California and Argentina, we saw a lot of olive orchard and olive making process, and then olive oils, of course. And then the wines, those were a big part of it. We saw multiple of each of those. And I thought those were super cool because they're things that you don't think about. Like, you buy it every day, or you see it, you cook with it, wine, olive oil, whatever, and then you see how it's made and how it's grown and all the things, and it makes it just puts it into a different perspective, which that is the entire point of the program that I was in, was like finding the perspective of it and how to make this like real life for people who otherwise don't know.
yeah.
And it was kind of cool coming from like a background where I should know those things. And I am familiar with farming and agriculture and ranching and all of that, but those were things that I had no idea about. And I felt like I was in the perspective of the people that we were going out into the public and educating, because I had no idea about, you know, like grafting trees and then like growing grapes for the vineyard and things like that. So it was really cool to be kind of in the, like, I guess, student portion of it during that time in a different country as well.
Yeah, but I also feel like there's like so many different branches of ag that like just because you may know one part, you may not know the other.
Oh,
And
for sure.
I think that's like the really cool part about it.
Yeah, I think in my current job, I learn about a new branch of agriculture just through like the agency that I work for every day. I mean, there are specialists within AgriLife Extension and within like Texas A&M as well, who there's a specialist for everything you can think of. Like, every teeny tiny little thing. It's so cool. And they're so incredibly, incredibly smart. It's insane. And then getting to work with them directly, the people who specialize in these things, to then develop educational resources for other people. Like I said, it's kind of just, it really is like a full circle moment back to that program of like, I was doing the same thing, but I was publicly speaking and developing or promoting those educational resources to the public. And now I'm not necessarily publicly speaking, but I'm developing educational resources for, you know, internal employees and things like that, which will then serve the public. But either way.
No, that's super awesome.
What's your guilty pleasure food or drink pairing?
Pairing?
My hands smell.
Let's see. If it's a road trip, I'm super bad. This is awful, but I've been this way since high school for road trips on anything. Hot fries and a Dr. Pepper. Specifically like a crisp fountain Dr. Pepper. Get me every time. Yeah.
Give me every time.
And you throw a Reese's in there for a sweet treat later on, I'm done for. Like, put me to sleep in the back seat.
Put me to sleep in the back seat.
Yep. Taking a nap. That's my favorite.
Coffee or wine? Which one wins in your life? I know the answer.
I think it's an unfair advantage because I drink coffee every day. I don't drink wine every day.
That's okay.
But wine has a special place in my heart.
Because I'm wine.
What is an ag or livestock phrase you wish people outside the industry understood? Ooh, me and Michaela had a conversation about this the other day.
Oh, I don't know. What was y'all's? Give me some ideas.
What was it? What was it? It was the bee lady.
Cross-pollination.
She made a cross-pollination joke. And I started busting up laughing because, like, I obviously understood what she was saying.
She called and she's like, she makes honey. And then they also, which this is a cool fun fact, and this actually just might make me sound stupid. But that's okay. Because I didn't put two and two together. That, like, wildflower honey is because the bees pollinate on wildflowers.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I totally
And
thought they
cotton
integrated
honey.
wildflowers.
That's what I thought
into
too. I thought they
them.
like infused like wildflower flavor, whatever the hell
Well,
that
sometimes
is.
they sprinkle wildflower petals on top.
And cotton honey is because they pollinate cotton.
I didn't know there was cotton honey.
Yeah, I brought
Super
some home.
cool.
It's super good. But yeah, and she's like, oh, this is just the bee's knees. And she's like, maybe we can cross-pollinate some on marketing. I thought that was so cute.
Oh, cute.
I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I should talk like that in everything I do.
I disagree. Oh. I'm sorry, that came out really harsh.
I just wholeheartedly disagree.
That came out really harsh because
You don't
I
think I
immediately
should-
think that sounds automatically like a chat GPT, like when you say, I need a punchy one-liner caption for my social media post about bees and a marketing
no,
group.
not about bees, but like in the wine industry.
Yeah, no, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I didn't mean it to be that harsh. This is what
Maybe I won't do that.
This is what my coworkers would call after 5, Sam. Apparently, as soon as 5 o'clock hits, if I'm still around them, I get super blunt. Because sometimes I say things a little harsher.
That's how I am. That's why I try to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I try and I fail.
I just try to make everyone laugh.
You do
You
a good
do
job.
great. I was gonna say you do a good job with that. You're such
Because
a
I
silly
think so.
goose.
Silly little guy.
Milan, you didn't tell me you were Milan Angelo. What the heck, dude?
That was a good one.
Okay, if you could market any product in the world, what would it be?
Dream goal is to help somebody launch their name into the cattle industry through one of their first prime products with one of their prime animals. But then I think also I would really love to take on a well-established family ranch or just ranch or name that has a large sale, and I would love to help market the sale from start to finish. I think that's my prime end goal. I've always said my happy place is at a cattle sale, whether it's at a sale barn or on the ranch sale. I think the energy there, the community there is always so
4 1/4. 4 1/4.
it's so incredible and
Sold.
exactly.
Brown hair and the black dress.
That's one of
1/4.
Michaela's favorite song is an auctioneer song. But yeah, so I think that would be a big goal is to just help fulfill that dream of somebody. End goal would be managing and helping market a very large sale. So maybe the goal, I should wrap it up and say help somebody get started and help somebody close out.
Yeah,
I guess that would be a way to
it's a
say
good goal.
Yeah.
Well,
That's our question. So these are finished products. We have a melon, pumpkin patch, and grapes.
yay.
Yay.
Would we recommend someone to do this on their own?
Probably not.
No, don't do it on your own. It's actually very difficult.
Don't buy those paints. They're really hard to open.
Yeah. Okay, so that is all for the episode today. Thank you, Sami, for coming out and coming out of your bedroom.
You're welcome. Thank you for
and doing
having
this
me.
podcast with us. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Next episode, to stay tuned. But thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow all of our socials and listen to our podcast on Apple, Spotify, or YouTube.
And always tell your friends, your families, your foes, everybody. Just tell everybody.
And as always, folks, stay unfiltered, uncorked, and remember, sip happens.